What's up guys, it's me Jeremy. I've been playing some support Zilean lately and it's a lot of fun. The only reason why I'm doing an analysis instead of a guide for him is because I don't believe that he is good enough to be used in competitive play, but I still wanted to make a video about him. I'll be going over the pros and cons of Zilean support, as well as some explanations on why he isn't competitive, but also why he is very fun to play. So let's jump right into it. Starting with the pros of Zilean support. The first is that his global passive makes every aspect of your team's early game stronger. Mid, top, bot, and even your jungler have a big advantage with this passive. This can lead to some early kills because all of your lanes will hit level 2 first, and they will have kill potential against their level 1 opponents. The same goes for when they hit level 6. Giving all of your other lanes some kill potential without even doing anything can be pretty game changing. Next is that he has very high damage early and mid game due to his bombs and high auto attack range. This allows you to play very aggressive, and have the potential for a lot of kills in lane. His laning phase can be very strong because of this. Also, Zilean's E is one of the biggest speed boosts and slows in the entire game. It makes Zilean have great synergy with tanks that have a pull, like Skarner or Darius, which can make for some great team fights. Also, his chasing potential is very strong because of this speed boost, or more likely his slow, and with Zilean's rewind it can be on around a 5-second cooldown or so, making this a very high utility spell. Zilean's support is also very good at tower diving because of his ultimate and because of his speed boost. This makes him very good at snowballing, especially if you can get some good ganks off of your jungler. The last pro about Zilean's support is that his ultimate is phenomenal for a support champion. This crazy skill can set up some major plays with clutch timing, as well as baiting your opponents into overcommitting, leading to a one team fight. Late game with your rewind ability, this will be on around a 30 to 40 second cooldown. And a 30 to 40 second cooldown Guardian Angel is ridiculous, especially if your AD is doing work but they get focused. They can have 2 Guardian Angels or even 3 if the fight lasts long enough just from your ultimate, giving them enough time to kite and kill your opponents. Moving on to the cons of Zilean support. The first is that he is very squishy, pretty much the squishiest support in the entire game. This makes his laning phase high risk, because if you get caught by a stun, you're pretty much dead. Also in teamfights, you can often find yourself blowing up instantly, before you even get a chance to ult, or being forced to ult yourself. Next, and this goes with the last point, is that Zilean loses very hard to good ganks. Even though he has his speed boost, if you can get one slow or just one stun on him, a jungler or a mid lane player, or even just any roamer, with the help of the enemy AD and support, will be able to pretty much blow you up instantly. I mean, you can ward well and everything, but a good jungler will always be able to get some ganks off. And you could possibly even get baited by your opponents, leading to a death. The last con I came up with about Zilean's support is that he has no sustain, and that he also has mana issues. Let's think about the competitive support scene right now. Every single support that is squishy has some form of sustain, even if it is just a shield or self-heal. Coupled with the fact that he has some mana issues, and you can find yourself being completely useless at certain points of the game. There are 2 major reasons why Zilean support is not a competitive pick right now. The first is that he is outclassed by so many more supports. He's not a bad support, not bad at all. It's just that there are better options. Sona does as much, if not more damage, while also providing a speed boost and a slow, albeit to a lesser extent, but she has amazing sustain and an AoE hard CC ultimate. Same goes for a support like Lulu. She has slows and a speed boost like Zilean, and an ult that saves people that is also a hard CC, instead of Zilean's ult that just saves people. Not to mention her extra CC spell in her polymorph, and that she has sustain in her shield. Zilean is just weak in comparison to these 2 supports, and there's really no reason to play him instead. The next thing that makes Zilean support not competitive is that he is simply just better played as a mid. It is similar to Jace support. If you're going to pick Jace, or in this case Zilean, why not just play him top, or for Zilean, play him mid? Zilean is a very solid pick mid, and that hurts Zilean as a support. However, Zilean support is very fun to play. A very aggressive lane phase where you dish out tons of damage, coupled with a teamfight phase where you can make crazy plays with some clutch ultimates, and that could lead to some great times. He is a high risk, high reward support champion, since he is squishy, but he does a ton of damage. And this makes laning very intense and active, instead of just sitting there and healing. I enjoy Zilean support, and I do recommend that you guys try it out. Just maybe do it in normals. So thanks for watching the Zilean support champion analysis. I'll see you guys next time.